Hi, good day to everyone. We're here with assembling a very unique 4D video tutorial specially prepared for members like yourself. If you've just joined us as a member or today is the very first time ever to watch, do allow me to take this opportunity to really thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm thankful, grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for using the most precious time to watch. I'm a very strong believer in the word called fate, and I strongly believe that at this very moment, if you're able to watch, it goes to show that we are definitely fated. If this is going to be the case, you rest assured that the share is going to be very genuine, very sincere. And most importantly of all, I really want you to get the best from watching. Now do take note that this video will be shared in 2 languages. I'll start off with English followed by Mandarin. And currently what you're looking right now is a Win4D Advance Status Score software. It's a software that analyzes and also forecasts 4D numbers. In fact, before we launch Win4D Advance software, we put in place one very important mission. The mission is to continuously develop this software. You may be wondering why we have this kind of mission in mind. Because we strongly believe that lottery games are a game of ever-changing. The trend is always moving. The only way for us to make sure that you have a winning advantage is to continuously develop the software, making sure that we are able to catch up with the latest trend to give you a better winning. And because of this in mind, from the day when we launched, we have never failed to work very hard to keep producing newer versions. I strongly urge each and every one of you to take note, especially those who already bought our software. Do upgrade to the latest version. Clearly, you'll find that the newer version will be a very great help to you. We have got many of our members who have watched this video. They do ever call to check whether do they need to purchase Win4D Advance software. My advice to you, if you're really looking for a software to give you a better winning advantage, take note. Win4D Advance is a very important software that you should get it as soon as you can. In fact, for those who are keen to purchase the software, you can feel free to go to our website www.xmb.com.au on the left-hand corner. Alright, you can click under this thing called the product. Look for 4D analysis software. When you can see that it's on sale 788 Sing dollar. If it's in ringgit, exchange rate will be based on 3.1. If you need more, alright, you need to know more, and click here. My contact number is 923003. Once you decide to purchase, when you click buy now, you can see that you can use a check payment, ATM transfer, internet banking, or even credit card payment. If it's a credit card payment, you need a PayPal account. If you do not have, not to worry. You can always remit Sing dollar to the DBS bank or ring it to the public bank account shown here. Right, so let me recap to you again. The website is known as www.xmb.com.sg. In the year 2013, we have developed one feature known as a hot direct number forecast. And how it works is that every time when you update the results, this particular forecast will pick out the latest results that you updated, and from there they will generate what's the most probable direct number for you. We are truly very happy and glad that these features have helped and enable a lot of our users to win many very good prizes. In fact, if you click under the maintenance, go straight into this thing called the hot system tracking, you can see that our forecast, right, the hot direct, we have actually achieved a very good percentage in the winning, which can be seen over here. Alright, so I encourage each and every one of you, for those who are yet to upgrade, please get it upgraded, because the new version will be a very great help to you, even to the point of having the new forecast for our hot system has also tremendous improvement as well. Right? And we are very happy and glad that in that year we have many users who happen to use this particular features. They do win for themselves the first prize, right? And because of this winning, many of them do come back to share with us their personal opinion. They do tell us that before the use of Win4D Advance software, they are totally clueless about what lottery games are about. It's after they purchase the software, they begin to understand the game a lot more better. In fact, many of them do strongly indicate to us that they strongly believe that continuously using Win4D Advance software, especially the hot direct number forecast, to win many rounds of first prize is still possible. Now, having to know the kind of confidence that they have in our developments and in Win4D Advance software, it does give us a lot of encouragement. And every time when we got a chance to share these incidences with many of our users, most of them do indicate to us that it is exemplary hard work, that's why we're able to see results. So if there's any credit, the credit should be to exemplary. I sincerely like to share this credit with each and every one of you, because without the support and the strong belief in exemplary development, we will never be able to go this far. But at the bottom of my heart, I'm thankful, grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you. Now, if you just really purchase the software, click on the word help, go straight about Win4D Advance. You can see that our latest Win4D Advance version is 3.7.0.0. In other words, if you happen to have this software and you find that your software version number is same as mine, right, congratulations, you're definitely using the latest version. However, if you happen to see and realize it's not the same version, then there's a likelihood that it's going to be an old version. If that could be the case, you may have to think for yourself why do XML work so hard to develop new version for. We have only one mission in mind, and that's to give you the winning advantage. If that's exactly what you wanted, upgrade is the right choice. Right, I can only think of two reasons why you're here to upgrade. Firstly, overload. Right, secondly, you've got overlooked the extension of the Win4D Advance maintenance support that resulted in upgrading. If these are the two reasons, let me once again encourage you, get it upgraded, because truly the newer version will be a very great help to you. Right, from this icon here, when you click on it, you can see that Win4D Advance consists of Singapore, Malaysia Magnum, Malaysia Sports Toto, and Malaysia OnePlus 3D. Today, because of the limited times I have, I will only be sharing with you the Singapore and Magnum numbers. Right. Same thing over here, under this icon here. You can see that when we designed this software, we have designed this in mind to give you a better winning advantage. Alright? This will give you a preference that you want. So we have got some users when it comes to Wednesday draw, they will pick only Wednesday data. They find that by doing so, they're getting better results. So my encouragement to each and every one of you, choose one, explore and see which one is most suitable for you. Bear in mind, there's no right or wrong. Most importantly, about the one that suits you most. For me, I'll be using the all draws options. Thank you so much. 大家好，如果今天是你第一次目睹这个画面，或者是你刚加入我们的会员们，在这里要跟大家讲一声，非常的感恩大家能抽出你最宝贵的时间来观看。我个人非常相信缘分，我也相信说，在这一刻，只要你能够有时间观看，显示了大家都是非常的有缘。如果这就是缘分，我会真心跟大家分享，始终最重要的，希望大家能够从观看得到更大的利益、更大的灵感。我们的 video 是以2个语言跟大家分享，刚才是英语，现在是华语。目前你所目睹的这个画面是 Win4D Advance 软件，就是专门研究跟推荐换车票号码的软件。其实在还没推出 Win4D Advance 之前，我们有个使命要实现，那就是要很努力的发展。那为什么要这样的努力的发展？因为我们非常了解也明白换车票是一个千变万化的游戏。为能够提高大家的中奖率，一个办法，那就是要很努力的发展，才能够真正的看到很好的成绩。我们也就是因为有这样的一个使命，自从推出了 Win4D Advance 软件过后，我们发展的脚步从来没有停止过，一路都很努力的在发展。我再一次的鼓励大家，特别是已经购买 Win4D Advance 软件的顾客们，记得一定要upgrade到最新的。在2013年，我们有发展一个预设的功能，叫做 Hot Direct Number Forecast。这个功能也帮了很多顾客们中了很好的奖项。来看看一下。每天的制造这个 hot system， 就是这就是我们刚刚讲的所谓的 hot system， 就是全打的预测的功能。然后另外一个叫做 hot， 就是专门研究推荐侦测号码的这个功能。在我们的新的 version 里面，我们已经达到很好的 percentage， 所以我在这里鼓励大家一定要 upgrade 到最新的。新的 version 肯定对你的帮助非常的大。我们也就是因为有这样的功能，很多顾客们也因为用了 hot direct number forecast 有中过头奖这样子。也就是因为有这样的一个经历，他们也回来跟我们分享他们个人的意见跟看法，多数都告诉我们，在还没有 Win4D Advance 之前，其实对换车票一窍不通。购买了这个软件后，我才真正的明白这个游戏的玩法。我们很欢喜的就是能够体会到，也了解到顾客们对我们的软件产生了那么大的信心，对我们来讲是一个很大的鼓励。每一次有机会跟顾客们分享这样的一段经历，他们都认为是因为设备的努力才有这样一个效果。如果真的要论功劳，功劳是谁上面？我在这里要跟大家分享的就是，其实这个功劳是属于大家的，因为没有你们的支持跟认可，真正的看到很好的成绩是一件不简单的回事。永远都是保留这个非常的感恩心对待大家。那从我们的软件按下这些有 Win4D Advance， 你就会看得到最新的 version 号码是 3.7.0.0。如果你的 version 号码跟我的一样，恭喜你肯定用的是最新的。如果你的 version 号码跟我的不一样，记得有可能是旧的。如果是旧的话，我在这一次的鼓励大家一定要 upgrade 到最新，因为肯定新的 version 对你的帮助非常的大。我们有很多顾客们也曾经观看的 video 也问过我们这样的一个问题，是否是不需要购买 Win4D Advance 软件？我觉得问得非常的好。如果你希望能够拥有一个软件来提高你的中奖几率， Win4D Advance 是一个很重要的软件。如果你很想要购买，非常的简单，其实可以到我们的网页，在 www.smb.com 在这左边按一下product，直接去找一下 4D Analysis Software。那你就看得到价钱是788新币，马币的话兑换率是 3.1。想要多了解按这个地方，联络号码是92300837，决定要购买一下 Buy Now。你就会看得到，你可以用支票 ATM、Transfer Internet Banking 或者是信用卡。信用卡的话，你一定有一个背包的。如果你没有的，直接把新币进入到 DBS Bank， 把币进入到 Public Bank。再重复一下，我们的网页是在 www.xmb.com.sg。那从我们的软件按下这个 icon， 你就会看得到。Win4D Advance 软件里面有包括了新加坡、马来西亚、马来西亚 Sports Toto 跟马来西亚 OnePlus 3D 的资料。那今天因为时间的关系，只能够跟大家讨论的是新加坡跟玩人的号码。 同样的，按这个 icon 里面，你就会看得到，在设计这个软件的时候，我们有考虑到配合大家的喜好，因为我们有某一些顾客们一到了拜山开采，他们的选择是拜山的资料，他们认为这样的选择对他们的中奖有很大的帮助。再一次的鼓励大家，好好的做一个参考，看哪一种选择对你帮助最大。当然，我的选择是 Auto 来跟大家分享，谢谢大家。Right. Now it's time for me to share the 4D numbers for this coming draw. So I'm going to start off with Singapore data in English followed by Mandarin. And once we move on to Magnum, it will also be English followed by Mandarin. So do stay on to watch. 我们现在就要跟大家分享来临的开采万支票号码。当然，我们首先是以新加坡的资料先开始，英语那一块转到万能的时候，同样的也是会英语那一块跟大家分享。谢谢大家。Okay, let's start off with Singapore 4D numbers. Click on this right icon here. From here, we'll go straight into this summary analysis. Right, I'm looking for first, second, third starter constellation. Right, ABCD pattern. Right, I'm looking for system number, system 40, as you can see here. Now, the one that I want to bring to your attention is the particular sum root 3, which already 2 draws no show. Right, although he has got a 3 draws before, but I think 2 draws is conserved a bit good. The chance is always there because it seldom has more than that. All right, and especially when he has got a 1.6 average D, right, per draw for the past 10 draws. So once we decide on this, right, we'll just go into the summary. All right, I'll explain to you what is sum root 3. Right, under the sum root here, as you can see here, there's this thing called a sum root. Right, highlight here, column filter, put in the 3. Right, key in the word 3. Right, once you come to here, clean filter, include filter, hot system, there you see total there are 22 sets starting from 0129 until the very last set of number 3567. Now what does sum root 3 means? For example, 1 plus 2 equal to 3. 3 plus 9, right, equal to 12. Right, 12 got 2 digits, 1 and 2. So 1 plus 2 becomes 3. And this is how the sum root 3 comes about. And out of this 22 set, which I want you to take a look at yourself, right, starting from 0129 until the very last set, 3567. Right, I've got this following set of numbers that I've already narrowed down for you. I've got 2478 in my list. Right, and I got 0156. I got 0237, right, I got 3468, and I've got 1236, right, and out of this 5, right, I would recommend that follow closely on the 3 sets I have for you. One of them is, right, 0237, and another set is 3468, one more set to go is the 1236, alright? Now bear in mind that whatever I share with you today are meant for your reference, right? Because it's using my opinion. So I encourage you to watch this video again. Do pick up the concept, the reasons why I picked sum root 3. And probably you want to take a look at the 22 sets of numbers again. Under the sum root 3, you may have a different opinion from mine. Right? Bear in mind, the more you practice, right, the more experience you gain. And I think should one day you use your own experience to pick the right number, and if there's any winning from there, I can assure you that the joy is going to be many, many times happier than you can ever think of. So I encourage you to practice more often. Thank you so much. So I'm going to share this in Mandarin. Right? 现在会跟大家分享。其实刚才很简单的，我们按的就是这个 icon。Right? 从这里，我们去找一下 sum root。Right? 可以看得到，我们要看的就是头三奖、入围奖跟这个安慰奖跟入围奖的号码。当然，我们的选择是24打的号码 ，System 40就是全打的号码。那我的选择是 sum root 3，是因为它已经有2期没有来了。来，平均大概每10期里面大概有1.6的中奖。当然，已经2期没有来说，这个是一个好的机会。抓紧的这个来讲，那我们直接去到这个上面，很简单。Right， 我们就从这里找一下这个 sum root， 来 left click 去 current column filter， 放一个6在这个3在里面 ，sum root 3， 总共有24对，就从这一对号码0129到最后一对号码。当然，如果 column filter 去那个 hot system 变成22对号码，就是从这一对号码3567这个0129到最后一对号码。什么叫做 sum root 3？ 很简单 ，right， 0加1是1， 1加2是3， 3加9 12，12就有2个数码号，1跟2。每一个呢，你加起来1加2变成3啊，就是那个 sum root 3的意思。从这里有22对号码，我鼓励大家一定要好好的去看看一下这22对号码。当然，我已经帮大家选了5对号码，它有包括0156、0237、1236、2478跟这个3 3468的号码。来看看一下的话 direct， 这里全部的话 direct 里面，我认为最理想的包括了0237、1236跟这个3468的号码，这3对号码。所以我在这里鼓励大家好好的做一个参考。记得今天跟你分享的这些号码，应该把它当成是一种参考。最重要的就是从观看我的这个 video， 从这里学好的这些技巧，再用这个 Win4D Advance 多几次，做多点练习，你的这个经验会慢慢的累积下来。如果是从你个人的经验而选出的号码，我跟你讲，如果真的是中奖的话，这种企业是轻钱买不到。所以我再一次的鼓励大家，一定要用 Win4D Advance 多一点，练习多一点。谢谢大家。Let's move on to Magnum. So I'm going to discuss Magnum numbers. Right. So Magnum number, same thing. We'll click on this icon again. Right. Maximize this. We'll go right into this thing called the summary analysis. It's looking at first, second, third, starter consolation. Right. 24 permutation number, system 4D. Right. But for Magnum, my choice pick would be sum root 6. Right. One draw, no show. So same thing. Go to the summary. Look under the sum root here. Right. Column filter 6. There you go. Once you decide on this, right, total there are 24 sets starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 until the very last set 4, 5, 7, 8. Right, filter include filter, hot system. There we go. Total only 21 sets starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 until the very last set 4, 5, 7, 8. And out of here, right, I've got this following numbers for you. I've got 0, 1, 5, 9. Right, I got 0, 4, 5, 6. I got 1, 6, 8, 9. Right, I got 0, 2, 4, 9. And I got 0258 as well. Right, I narrowed down to only 5 sets, and let's take a look at hot direct numbers. Right, all is listed here. Alright, so the one that I'm going to recommend for you is 0159, right, and 1689, and one more set to bring to attention is 0249, which is these 3 sets here. Right, strictly for your reference, watch the video again. Right, learn the concept and practice using Win4D Advance as many times as you can. Right, practice more often. Right, to gain your experience. Thank you so much. I'm going to share this in Mandarin. Right, 刚才我们按的就是 right 这个 icon， 从这里直接去找一下 summary analysis。当然，我们现在考虑的是头3奖、入围奖跟安慰奖的号码，包括了24打的号码 System 4D， 就是全打的号码。我的选择是 sum root 6， 为什么呢？因为它有一期没有来，所以在这里我们看得到它平均每10期里面有 1.7 的中奖机会，所以没有来的话，一定要好好的抓紧机会。所以我们来到 summary， 从这个 summary 里面我们要找的就是 sum root 的这个 column， right， 看得到吗 ？sum root， 所以这里 left click column filter 放一个6在里面。就 click 一下 OK， 你就看得到总共有24对号码，从0123到最后一对号码4578。Click filter include filter 到 hot system， 你就会看到总共0123到最后一对号码4578 ，right 21对号码。在这里21对里面，我已经帮大家选的5对号码，包括了0159、0249、0258、0456，还有1689。Right, hot direct 看一下，当然我的选择是0159。1689，还有这个0249，这3对号码。我已经到了尾声，非常的感恩大家能抽出你最宝贵的时间来观看。如果你认为这个 video 对你的帮助很大，记得，我希望你会好的鼓励那些有买问车票号码的朋友、亲戚们，鼓励他们到 YouTube 去观看，也可以的话 email 这个 video link 给他们，特别是已经购买了 Win4D Advance 软件的顾客们。如果你认为这个软件对你的帮助很大，你很喜欢这个软件，记得一定要帮人先不要帮忙，推荐给那些有买换车票号码的朋友们、亲戚们，鼓励他们也推荐 Win4D Advance 软件给他们，非常的感恩你的帮忙。我们每个人都希望能够拥有更多的福报，记得量大福自然大，也希望能够命运改得更好，心好命自然好，这个是自然的规律。换车票是一个千变万化的游戏，唯一能够提高大家的中奖率，就有一个办法，一定要很努力、很认真的去发展，才能够真正的看到很好的成绩。Example 一定会很努力的发展，在你们个人方面， 一定要 upgrade 到最新的，一定要 subscribe Win4D Advance Maintenance Support。记得，你在支持 Win4D Advance Maintenance Support 的时候，你也是在支持 Example。如果你支持的 Example 对你的帮助更大，为什么呢？因为 Example 好好的努力的去发展这些软件的功能，你有没有想象到对你的中奖有没有很大的帮助？当然是有。所以我在这一次鼓励大家，一定要 subscribe Win4D Advance Maintenance Support。谢谢大家。想要购买我们的软件非常的简单，随时可以到我们的网页在 www.example.com.sg， 在这左边按一下 Product， 直接去找一下 4D Advance Software， 价钱就是在这里了。788新币，马币的话利润是3.6。想要多了解，按这个地方联络号码是92300837，决定要购买按一下 Buy Now。你就会看得到用支票 ATM transfer Internet Banking 或者是信用卡。信用卡的话，你一定有一个背包的活动，有没有直接把新币进入到 DBS Bank， 马币进入到 Public Bank。再重复一下，我们的网页是在 www.example.com.sg。换支票是一个豁然力的游戏，没有任何一个软件能够保证100%一定会中奖。这个也包括了 Win4D Advance 软件。Example 能够做的就是要很认真的去发展这些功能，来提高您的中奖率。在你们个人方面，记得一定要负起责任玩，不要超越个人的预算 ，Be a responsible player。此刻祝福大家快快乐乐、健健康康中大奖。如果中了大奖，记得一定要 WhatsApp Win 给到92300837跟我们分享。在这里也要鼓励大家，一定要做多点。给的多，你的福报就会自自然然会变得更多，所以做多点慈善牵挂。谢谢，也很感恩。I've come to the end of my video presentations. Now, if you find that this video has benefited you a lot and you like it so much, do help Example by highly recommending to your friends and relatives who are 4D enthusiasts, right? To go to YouTube to take a look at our video. Possible, do share this video link with them. Now, do take note that if you already bought our software and you find that the software benefits you a lot and you like it, I sincerely hope that you could have Example by highly recommend it to your friends or relatives who are 4D enthusiasts, right? Encourage them to purchase our software. Over here, I'm thankful, grateful for all your help. Now, every one of us to wish to be very prosperous. Right? To be prosperous, you must be very generous at heart. Right? Be prepared to give. The more you give, the more you receive. You want to change your life destiny? Only one way out. That's to have a kind heart, have a compassionate heart. Naturally, you attract a lot of positive energy in your life that generate all these changes. Lottery game is a game of ever changing. Trend is always moving. There's no other way out to give you a better winning advantage unless and otherwise you keep developing the software. That's exactly what Example will do in our mission. On your part, do subscribe to Win4D Advance Maintenance Support, and remember, by doing so, you're not just only helping Example, you're also helping yourself. The reason is very simple. If Example continuously develop these features, don't you think that your winning chance will be greatly enhanced? Now, do take note that for those who are keen to purchase Win4D Advanced Software, alright, feel free to go to our website www.example.com.sg. On the left-hand corner, click under the word product. Right, look for this thing called a 4D analysis software, and you can see that it's on sale $788 Sing dollar. In ringgit, exchange rate will be based on 3.1. If you need to know more, you can click on my contact numbers 923003. And once you decide to purchase, right, click the word buy now. You can see that you can use a check payment, ATM transfer, internet banking, or even credit card payment. Right, if it's a credit card payment, you need a PayPal account. You don't have not to worry. You can always remit Sing dollar to the DBS bank, right? Or ringgit into the public bank account as shown here. So let me recap to you again. Our website is known as www.example.com.sg. Lottery game is a game of probability. No software can guarantee 100% sure win. So in all eventuality, never to overplay. Be a responsible player. What Example could do on our part is to keep developing the software, to enhance the feature, to give you a better winning chance. So on your part, take responsibility over your player. I'd like to wish you and your family a very happy, very healthy days ahead. I wish you win more top 3 prizes. If you do win the WhatsApp your win ticket over to 92300837 to share and winning join. Fast most important of all, I encourage each and every one of you to take note. And there is to do more charitable donations. The more you give, the more prosperous you are. Lastly, let me thank you right from the bottom of my heart. I'm thankful, grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.